Hello, my name is James Stratton, and I'll be giving a formal art analysis on a piece called Presentation of Captives to a Maya Ruler. This piece is found in the Kimball Art Museum of Fort Worth, Texas. This piece has several elements of art, including line. The artist uses line to create a hierarchy in the sculpture to show levels of power, from the ruler to the advisor to the three captives at the bottom of the piece. There is also a focal line between the ruler and the advisor. This shows communication and a level of respect. Color is used in this piece despite the obvious fading over the years. And the colors used are blue and vibrant golds. Now, these are important because they're rare and they show wealth and royalty in this specially commissioned piece. Shape is a very important aspect of this sculpture because it has three implied boxes. If you look in the top left, you will see the ruler, who is seated on an elegant platform. Directly beneath are the three captives sentenced to a ritualistic bloodletting. To the right stands a military advisor, a man above the captives, but still looked down upon by the Mayan ruler. This piece also portrays an idea of time and motion. While the piece doesn't necessarily show the people in action, it does tell the story on the outside rimming in the form of writing that tells of the ritualistic bloodletting that was to come after this event 3 days later. The Mayans were obsessed with days, so this piece is actually dated in the bottom left-hand corner, so we don't have to guess on the date like we have to do with many other pieces. Onto the principles of art this piece displays. Emphasis, most importantly, it's safe to say that the focal point or area of emphasis in this piece is the Mayan ruler, who's intentionally seated above all. The captives bow before him and the advisor looks up to him, but nobody is above him. The next important principle is balance. There are symmetries from the top to the bottom of this piece. In the top, there are some swag curtains. These also represent royalty of the ruler's chamber. And all throughout the piece, all of the figures are perfectly scaled. Nobody is larger than anybody else, indicating that nobody's larger than life here. There is still a hierarchy of power, but everyone is to the same. The medium of this piece is a sculpture done in limestone. This sculpture was also painted after it was commissioned. There are certain aspects of the sculpture that are more high relief than low relief. The Mayan ruler had more attention to detail given to him, and he has carved it deeper than the rest of the figures inside of it. The low relief aspects are most certainly the captives to the bottom left. There is not a whole lot of detail given to them, and the text around the border. There's not a whole lot of deep carving involved in those. This piece is sort of unique in the fact that you can get a different idea for what the piece is about depending on how you choose to look at it. If you look at it as a piece of art, well then you see there's elegance and hierarchy to it, but if you look at it as a piece of history, there is context given to it. There is writing and scripture that tells you exactly what's happening and why this piece was created. It tells you who it's for, and it just gives you a different idea. If you look at it in both forms, well then you just get a better picture altogether.